Hey guys, what's up? This is Case from Wingman Gaming on behalf of the Buy Forever family, coming at you with a Valar Morghulis recap. This was our second CWL Premier Placement match. It was Valar Morghulis versus the sjonnies. You can see by the final score that VM was able to pull it out. The story of this war was that the sjonnies actually outplayed us at 10v10 by a significant margin, but the VM OP Town Hall 12s and Town Hall 11s brought it back and were able to bring home the victory for us. So once again, I'll post the more detailed hit rates and matchup stats and all that sort of thing in the description below if you want to check that out. But for now, let's jump into the replays. First hit we're going to look at is a 10v10 by Sorov on his Sginn account, and he'll be coming in on number 35, Roger 76. So this base had been hit. We knew the CC, we knew Troll Teslas and that sort of thing. So Sorov starts out with a bowler bounce on the mortar, and then a giant wizard on the Troll Tesla at 3. Also an early funneling wizard down in the builder hut at 6. He puts those wizards that are out of range down to get the funnel going early to preserve golem health. There comes the golem, tanking 2 point defenses, the Expo and the Archer Tower, and he uses that wall wrecker as sort of a second golem. All those bowlers were placed in a spot where they would bounce off the barracks and hit the Archer Tower, sealing off that corner to make sure everything went in. Out comes the CC, the poison freezes down, kill squad pushing in hard, the wall wrecker is down, Valk's coming out of there, wrecking the enemy heroes, wrecking the enemy CC, and this kill squad is making a big dent in this base. You'll see they're still trucking. One thing that I also wanted to point out was Sorov used a couple goblins at 9 o'clock to get that cleanup going faster. So you see he's got 4 heals and 27 hogs, and this base is not looking so healthy. So here he comes with the hogs, pretty heavy-handed, starting off that pack strong, and then the second pack coming in from about 9:30. Queen pops the ability to get through that bomb tower. You know, it's going to save a heal for Sorov. Heal's in a good spot there where it tanks that giant bomb. And now all the hogs are converging on the last part of this base, and he has 2 heals and a hog in the bag still. There's not much defense left. Early cleanup was down at 6:30 and 9 o'clock to make sure that this was not going to be a time fail, but look how many hogs he's got left. He's got 2 swag heals, and bear in mind this isn't Sorov's hogging was very good, but the biggest thing about this hit was that his kill squad got so much. When your kill squad does so much work like that, it's a lot easier to do, to place the hogs in the right spot and get them good pathing and good heals and that sort of thing. So great hit, Sorov. Since the 11s did hold down the fort so much, we're going to move to some 11v11 now. The first hit we're going to look at is Tweaks on his Tweaks Wasted account, coming in on number 14, William. And Tweaks is going to come in here with a witch attack, using giants, witches, bowlers, and we'll see some nice back-end micro deployment using 8 hogs to kind of polish off this base. So he puts those giants down so that they're tanking the IT so it doesn't target the wall wrecker, and he's going to ride that wall wrecker push all the way into the middle, hopefully taking down the eagle, the CC, the enemy queen, and these flank squads are going to all group up and just worry about the outside of the base. So he's pushing strong. Enemy king distracts his king. It's not the worst thing in the world because the eagle's splashing out there. He's still got warden ability. It's a Houndloon CC, so Queen's going to get stuck hitting that hound for a while. A big group of bowlers and witches splits off to the left, and Tweaks has 2 healers for those. Warden ability is popped to protect the bowlers and the giants from the loon splash and the hound when it pops. So he's still got a rage and 2 freezes, yeah. And so that middle squad is kind of fizzling out, but it's gotten everything it needs to. The healed bowler witch warden squad on the outside can pretty much reach everything from 9 to 10 on this base. The only trouble issues he's going to run into are maybe the Expo and the IT at interior 1 o'clock. So we'll watch how Tweaks handles this. It's a pretty cool deployment, pretty cool solution to dealing with this last part of the base. So Queen is actually still alive. She's got a witch in there, just popping skellies so that she can stay healthy. The Expo finally locks onto her. She's going to chip that Expo down. Last shot gets it with her dying breath, And here come Tweaks' hogs. He deploys them on the wizard tower as this flank squad is pushing around the top, and here comes a rage and a freeze for these hogs to push him through this IT. He throws down a skelly spell to make sure that they have some tanking. Another freeze locks up both cannons, the only thing that can target these hogs. And these hogs are running in on low health but chipping down these last defenses. And that's, folks, is how you deal with an interior Inferno tower. Really nice micro play by Tweaks, saving that rage and the 2 freezes and the hogs to make sure he could get through that last part of the base. So he's going to finish this one off with quite a few bowlers, a few hogs left, Warden at full health, but that's a really nice variant on the typical witch combo. So it's nice to see Tweaks using that tactical back-end hogs. Next hit we're going to look at is Jashu coming in on number 13, Corey, and he's coming in with Shattered Hogs from 12 o'clock. He's going to start off that funnel with a bowler bounce on those collectors. He's also going to trim up this 9 o'clock area with loons. There wasn't a lot of air targeting defenses, so he could get a lot done very efficiently with just a few loons, and that's going to help him, make sure nothing wanders, and it's just an efficient trading as well. So in comes the first golem. He's tanking 3-point defenses. Golem on the left is also tanking 3-point defenses. Wizard's behind to create that funnel. Wall Wrecker is in. Queen is behind it. Warden behind it as well. Now you'll notice he delays the king until that wall's broken to make sure the king doesn't wander along the edges of the wall. Everything is funneling in nicely here. The goal for this kill squad is to push through this eagle artillery and eventually get enemy queen. It's going to pick up enemy king on the way too. It's another Lalo CC. That giant bomb gets a lot done, taking out that big chunk of bowlers. But he's got his wall wrecker all the way to where he needs it for him to take out queen. He throws a rage on it, and out pops CC Valks. King ability coming in with those CC Valks, and the Warden ability is popped as well. And those Valks are going to get out in front and kind of tank for the Warden and the queen and whatever bowlers are left, and just provide kind of a secondary push for this kill squad. You'll see he's chunked out a huge part of the space, 45% already, and the kill squad's still trucking. So a handful of hogs on that IT to get the hogs rolling, and you'll notice once again that it kind of has this L shape, 2 wide defense. Is really easy to make sure you have accurate heals, healing as many hogs as possible and keeping those hogs together. So the hogs are going to swoop around 6 o'clock, and Jashu still has 3 heals left, and he's got only a handful of defenses. So the hogs are kind of doing some zigzagging now, taking out those exterior cannons, but it's not a big deal. Nothing else is being targeted. Heal right down on that bomb tower and the whiz tower to make sure the hogs stay healthy through the splash. Golemite is even tanking the single IT for him. He's got Wizard down at 6, Archer down at 3, Wizard down at 4:30 for cleanup. And the cleanup's going to be almost done as these hogs kind of finish off the rest of this base. This was a super clean hit, really solid push from the kill squad. And again, when we see those strong kill squad pushes, that makes the hogging really easy. It's clear where to heal, you know where the hogs are going, they're not going to have any weird splits, and all those hogs are going to be working together to finish out the base. So this is cleanup. We're going to fast forward. Jashu's going to be classy and hold on to those 2 swag heals. But overall, just a beautiful hit. Well done. 11's making the game look easy, pulling us out of the hole. Last 11v11 hit we're going to look at is Matt on his Majestic Penguin account taking on Mr. Terrorbite. And Matt's coming in with a unique style hit. He's coming in with Kill Squad Electro Drags. So he's going to start this kill squad off with a golem at 11 o'clock. Golem's going to pick up a handful of defenses. It opens up that mortar to a bowler bounce because the cannon's busy. Out comes the wall wrecker and the queen right behind to start chipping at that funnel. Wizard's also working on the funnel. Again, you'll notice how Matt holds on to the BK. The BK is not going to be put down until that wall wrecker breaks that first layer of walls. So boom, there's the BK down. So he's going to make sure he goes in. BK thinks about walking because everything inside that wall, but then the wall wrecker cracks the next wall. Unfortunately, Queen's going to take a hike on this one. Matt had to be sure to nail his poison. So there's the poison on the CC troops. Valkyries come out of the CC with King assisting, and they're going to smash Queen, the sweepers, and whatever is in this core. They also picked up the eagle in that core next to the CC. And there come assassin loons. Those loons' one and only goal was to haste in and take care of that last air defense, and job accomplished. They also eat a SAM for these electro drags. And you'll notice the kill squad and in combination with those loons took down all 4 air defenses. So now it's just up to the electro drags and the warden to polish off this base. We saw 1 freeze going down on that IT to protect the electro drags. Matt's only got 6 of them, and the IT can burn through one of them real quick. And it looks like there's a lot of base left, but you know, as we become more accustomed to these electro drags, they just smoke the base so quickly, especially in rage. They're just zapping 4 or 5 buildings at once when 2 of them fire on the same thing, and it's really impressive to watch. You wonder how they're going to make it through it, and then all of a sudden the base is gone. So nice last freeze there, freezing the single IT to make sure that electro drag that's on it can get through it. Second one comes over to help out, and these guys are just slow and steady, majestic in the skies, chipping down this base. Warden is still alive, giving some support. Matt throws those 2 archers just to help with the HP on the storage. And I guess we'll go 2 times on this. The base isn't dead yet, but these electro drags sure are taking their sweet time. Slow it down for the finish here. Zap the AT. And the last one and the warden are going to step up and zap this last expo. So Matt doing his usual thing, picking up the 11v11 triples. Sometimes looking at a base differently. You know, you just gotta be creative, think of how you can take advantage of different aspects of the base, and Matt shows us right there how you can get 3 air defenses and the eagle with the kill squad and just finish the base off with electro drags. Nice hit, Matt. Last hit we're gonna look at is Sginn on his Town Hall 12. Sginn taking on number 1 Nitro. He's coming in with a giant wizard bowler hit. Kind of throws these giants down in a line so they're picking up fire as much as they can. He really wants that single inferno tanked by the giants so the wall wrecker can get a good push. He's going to ride the wave behind the wall wrecker. He's got a couple freezes. So 1 should come down right now, freezing that IT to protect the wall wrecker. He's got a big group of bowlers clumping up kind of at 430. They're going to kind of split ways. Some go in the core, some go around. There's a good warden ability protecting that center kill squad from the CC and the enemy queen and that first round of eagle fire. It's a good thing to keep in mind that you can protect the wall wrecker with the warden ability. You can add for some nice micro plays and when single inferno is targeted and whatnot. And here the Giga Tesla is activated. He's got a heal down for the bowlers, and that final freeze is really nicely placed, taking on that IT, and the Giga Tesla allows those bowlers time to sit there and throw rocks at it. Unfortunately, both his flank squads have been killed out. The bomb tower took out the one at the top. Looks like a combination of mortar point defense fire took out the flank squad at the bottom. But Queen has gone rogue in a good way this time, and she's picking up those defenses after breaking the wall. And all we have left, the warden's about to shoot at AT and 2 mortars. So we've got a couple witches up here and there, a couple minions, and the king's hanging on by a sliver. Got a group of skellies that are actually breaking through a wall, and they're probably going to end up breaking through that wall and taking down the mortars. Queen's going to beat them to it, unfortunately. We're going to speed this up because this base is pretty much wrecked as Queen finishes that last mortar. It's just the remnants of the base being picked up by whatever troops are left. So I want to give a shout out to Sginn. He came in with a 12v12 6-pack. Really nicely done, putting us over the edge. In a position to be able to win this war. So that was huge at the end of the war. Shout out to Sginn. Nice work, man. And really a shout out to all the 11s and 12s. The 10s left them a big hole to dig out of, and they met the adversity with fierce tenacity and didn't give in. And we like to see that. These are just placement matches, but hopefully we can carry that attitude, that momentum into the season. So thanks for joining me today. That's it. Once again, this is Case with Wingman Gaming on behalf of the Bye Forever family, flying out.